The OnePlus Nord is now out and it seems to be a solid mid-range phone for the price. Between the 5G connectivity, 90Hz OLED screen and dual selfie camera, there is a lot to like here for just $400 or 25,000 Indian rupees. What if you don't fancy the total package though and want to know what else is out there? So in this video, I am going to show you top 5 mid-range smartphones which are best alternatives for OnePlus Nord. Please hit the like button, do share this video and subscribe my channel. Samsung Galaxy A51 5G. The cheapest 5G phone from Samsung is still slightly more expensive than the 128GB Nord at $540 in the US. But it is one of the few choices around if you want a more affordable 5G Samsung phone. The Samsung Galaxy A51 5G is powered by Exynos 980 chipset that should keep things very smooth. While it has got an amazing quad-rear camera comprising of 48MP primary sensor, 12MP of ultra-wide sensor, 5MP of macro and 5MP of depth sensor, this quad-rear camera guarantees the best picture quality. This Samsung phone also offers a slightly bigger battery than the Nord at 4500 mAh but loses out when it comes to the charging, that is the fast charging. It comes with only 15W fast charging and the display refresh rate is not as given in the Nord. You can also get the Galaxy A51 without 5G for $400 but with major changes including the chipset, that is the Galaxy A51 is powered by Exynos 9611 and the battery is just 4000 mAh. Links are given in the description, you can buy it from there. Poco F2 PRO. The Poco F2 PRO is currently available in Europe for a price of €460 or for £430, making it a pretty good deal for a 5G affordable flagship in 2020. This price is also in between the Nord's €400 to €500 asking rate in Europe. Opt for Poco F2 PRO and you will be missing out on a higher refresh rate, but you do get a Qualcomm Snapdragon 865 flagship chipset as compared to the Nord's 765G chipset. You are also getting a 5MP telephoto camera lens that stands out from 2MP macro cameras seen on other phones. Poco F2 PRO comes with a pop-up selfie camera which looks fancy and it is also powered by the 4700 mAh of battery with a 30W fast charging. It is one of the best alternatives for OnePlus Nord. If the Poco F2 PRO is still too expensive for you, then Xiaomi's Mi 10 Lite 5G might be your ally. This device features the same processor as the Nord, a similar battery capacity and a near identical quad-rear camera setup. However, you do lose out on charging speed, dual selfie cameras and a higher refresh rate display. Links are given in the description, you can buy it from there. iPhone SE 2020. OnePlus and Apple are fighting for the same piece of the pie in the mid-range segment, so it only makes sense to include iPhone SE as an alternative to the OnePlus Nord. Where OnePlus focuses on refresh rate, 5G and camera quality, Apple goes in the opposite direction. You won't find a higher refresh rate screen, 5G or even dual selfie cameras on the iPhone SE. But you do get a more powerful processor on paper, a great single camera experience and a more pocket-friendly design. Furthermore, Apple is also bringing an IP67 water or dust resistant rating and wireless charging. These two features are not available on the Nord. You will also need to ask yourself whether these two features are worth missing out on multiple cameras, 5G and a higher refresh rate. Links are given in the description, you can buy it from there. REALME X3 SUPERZOOM. It stands out from the other phones seen in this video thanks to its Snapdragon 855 Plus chipset. It may be a year old, but this is still a very powerful processor and should deliver more graphical grunt than the Nord's Snapdragon 765G chipset. Aside from the improved horsepower, the REALME X3 SUPERZOOM also differentiates itself with its quad-rear camera setup. You are getting a 64MP main camera. With that, you are getting more clarity in the pictures than compared to the 48MP main sensor in the Nord. There is also an 8MP of ultra-wide shooter, 8MP of 5x periscope snapper and a 2MP of macro shooter. It also packs a virtually identical 32MP plus 8MP selfie camera pairing. Other specifications which are worth knowing include a 120Hz Full HD Plus LCD screen, a 4200 mAh of battery with a 30-watt charging. Coming to its price, it will cost you around $550 in the international market, €500 or £470 in UK. And in India, the SUPERZOOM retails for a very competitive price, which is around 28,000 Indian rupees, which matches the base Nord model price. So if the 5G and an OLED screen are not high on your list of priorities, then this might be one of the better alternative to the OnePlus Nord. Links are given in the description, you can buy it from there. REALME X50. The OnePlus Nord shares a few features in common with the stablemate Realme's affordable 5G handset. Between the Snapdragon 765G chipset, 30-watt charging and almost identical 48MP quad-rear camera setup, you can also taste that a lot of the same recipe was used when the two phones were cooked up by the BBK related brands. There are a couple of reasons to opt for the X50 though. It will cost you around €350, £300 or around $400 in the international market, which is little bit cheaper compared to Nord. Otherwise, the Nord still has a more useful ultra-wide secondary selfie camera compared to the X50's depth sensor as well as an OLED panel. If you're not looking for a 5G phone, then the Realme 6 Pro is also worth a look, packing a 90Hz LCD screen, 16MP plus 8MP ultra-wide selfie cameras and a 64MP quad-rear camera with a telephoto lens to boot. The phone is also available in the 8GB 128GB flavor in Europe for just $350, and in India, users can grab 6GB 64GB variant for 17,000 Indian rupees, which is much cheaper compared to the 25,000 Indian rupees price of the OnePlus Nord. Links are given in the description, you can buy it from there. So these are our top 5 mid-range phones which are best alternatives for the OnePlus Nord that you can buy in 2020. If you have any other phone which is the best alternative for OnePlus Nord, please comment in the comment section. Do share this video among your friends. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye bye.